Hello Libra, welcome to another morning inspo. If you are new here, I'm Auji and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. Let's get right into the affirmation of the day. How are you guys doing today? I'm feeling good, just got out of meditation, feeling really relaxed, like really relaxed. What's the affirmation for Libra today? Oh, and happy birthday. Happy birthday to my beautiful Libras. What's the affirmation for Libra today? We got 2 again. 2 has been coming out a lot. Remember, guys, if you post the affirmation in the comments, I definitely will pin your comments so other people, they'll know. I thank you and appreciate all of you guys for posting the affirmations. I really appreciate y'all. The affirmation for today is I trust my inner wisdom and I accept myself wholly and unconditionally. Okay, it says, what do I trust myself with most? How do I learn to trust myself more? And this one is, what are the things I dislike most about myself that I cannot change? How can I practice self-acceptance starting today? Your inner wisdom is trying to get you to accept all of you. Not even accept all of you. Your inner wisdom is trying to get you to love all of you. To love yourself whole. And not just parts of yourself. Not just loving parts of yourself. I feel like I needed a little bit more mist. I don't know about y'all. But your inner wisdom is telling you, it's almost like pulling you. Alright, what's the tarot energy for Libra? What's the tarot energy for Libra today? Thank you for the messages you guys sacrificed. Is that the Chariot with Fortune at the bottom of the deck with the Wheel of Fortune. Sacrifice is the Hangman. Wow. Wow. Okay, the Hangman. Being caught in between worlds. Some of you guys can feel. This is a short-term sacrifice to reach a long-awaited goal. This is you taking care of others' needs, even if they are not in your own personal interests. Okay, and you gaining compassion from difficult experiences. For some of you guys on the flip side, this is you feeling like you're unable to make a sacrifice. A situation requires, or creating difficulties for oneself, creating obstacles for yourself because you won't sacrifice something. This is a great sacrifice that leads you to the Wheel of Fortune. Leads you to a whole new life. I feel like this has a lot to do with self, okay? This is real personal. This has nothing to do with nobody else. It looks like you're so dedicated on leaving the past behind, but you keep getting stagnated. You got the Princess of Wands in reverse. It's like, I just feel like you keep going about it different ways except for the way of loving yourself unconditionally. Point blank period. Keep on looking for different obstacles instead of you. Looking for everything else but yourself. Looking for everything outside of yourself, but looking inside of yourself. The Hangman is all about changing how one feels on the inside. Therefore, it changes your perception and what you see, because our sight is merely based off of our perception and how we see things. There are two people who can live identical lives but have totally different perceptions. One person could be living in hell and the other person could be living in heaven. It's all in how you perceive your life. And that perception comes deep within on how you feel about your life. How really you feel about you. You feel like good things are supposed to happen to you, or you feel like you can never get a break. It's really like it's giving your inner wisdom is pulling you to full, total self-acceptance, self-love, seeing the beauty in your flaws, seeing the beauty in you. In the places where you swore beauty couldn't be, there's beauty there. What's the morning inspo for Libra today? Do we have a message? What's the message for Libra today? What's the morning inspo? No rush. No rush. We have wolf spirit, family. Family's on your mind. Something is telling you to be patient. You got expansion happening within the family, okay? Here's the spirit of letting go. Oh, wow. Miracles happening. Rainbow waterfalls. And I do feel that sense of renewal. And you have gratitude as your extended message. The Bluebell Fairy. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Daffodil Fairy. New beginnings. Coming from the enlightenment of the storm. Enlightenment from some type of storm. I do want to go into this because I do feel like that is a whole message, just a whole one that I need. It says a fierce, massive storm has overtaken the forest. Trees are whipping back and forth. A torrent of rain pounds your head and shoulders. Crashes of thunder shake the earth as ragged shards of lightning illuminate dark woods. That was just a whole... In order for the dark woods to be illuminated, it needs shards of lightning. It needs the crashes of thunder, the shake of the earth, okay? It says this card acknowledges potential chaos or the need for chaos. As an activator for healing in your life, spiritual chaos allows for the dissolution of outmoded beliefs so expansive, energetic life force energy can fill your life. So expansive, energetic life force energy can fill your life. I read that wrong. If you are experiencing upheaval right now, know that the underlying energy is restorative. Embrace it rather than deny or suppress it. You are being healed on all levels. Of course, take time to find the calm in the storm, but also understand that the chaos can be beneficial in many ways. It can activate your creative life force. Alternatively, if your life is too calm to the point of being stagnant, this card suggests that it might be time to create some chaos in your life. Try doing things differently. Step out of old routines. If you're always early, be late. Beneath the surface, profound shifts are transformations that are occurring. Although many assume that nothing good comes from a massive storm, every part of nature has its values. For example, downed trees provides habitats for many kinds of animals, and the lightning helps fertilize soil. There's enough electrical energy and lightning to separate the nitrogen atoms in the air, which fall to the earth with rain and combine with minerals to form nitrates, a type of fertilizer. Look for the silver lining in the current upheaval. It says straight outmoded thinking and self-imposed blockages. I feel like there's a need to accept the storm or the darkness in your life, or the chaos, or why you needed that, instead of blaming it for happening, instead of blaming yourself for letting it happen. I feel like you haven't seen, and I feel like what's going to change, what's going to click, is you're going to start seeing yourself as strong versus weak, as the victor instead of the victim. There's a certain enlightenment from some type of chaos that could have recently happened in your life. And that's what I'm getting. And wow, right behind this is a transformation. It's like once you get enlightened, okay? You got wolf spirit. Right now, you're feeling very, very family-oriented. And I feel like that is just a collective feeling. Right now, it's like time. People are getting ready. It's like holidays is right around the corner. And I feel like right now, you're feeling very, very family-oriented, okay? I feel like your family is number one on your mind, okay? Your family or family, okay? Spirit is telling you to be patient. Right now, you cannot see everything. If you were to just rely on your sight, it would just be it looks foggy, like you don't know what lies ahead. But if you were to trust on your faith, you would have a clear picture or a clear view of where you're supposed to go or where you're supposed to be, and knowing that you are right where you're supposed to be. Okay. You got the spirit guardian of summer expansion. I feel like this is a whole transformational level for Libra right now of fully expanding into the life, fully having their life fully expanded, okay? It's like you're getting your gifts and your blessings and things right now, and things are only getting better. Things are only becoming more fruitful, okay? Things are only just growing and growing and growing and growing. I feel like there's an unlimited supply. I also feel like that somebody could be expanding their family. There can be a new person coming into this world. You do have the wolf spirit as your current placement with self. So you're feeling very, very family oriented. Also could be very, very protective over your family. With the spirit guardian of autumn, in order for your relationships to blossom, you have to let something go. And this all has something to do with your old mindset. It has everything to do with your old mindset. Everything to do with the people who you haven't forgiven. Spirit guardian of autumn is about forgiving. That's the guardian of autumn. Sorry. It's about letting go what doesn't serve you, letting go something that doesn't have any life or no growth in it. Like you have full expansion and growth here. And then in this place, it's like, it's because you have to let something go. I can also feel like something's not balanced either. But I do also feel like you are in a space of renewal and transformation and just trying to get into the ebb and flow of things. You got rainbow, waterfall, miracles, a windfall of money. Like, that's what I'm getting. A windfall of money, opportunity, new life. Like, the picture is so clear when it comes to money. So I feel like when it comes to money, expansion, your family and things like that, you know exactly what it is that you want. But right now, I feel like you're going through a spiritual transformation, which can make things a little bit foggy. You're healing on so many different levels, and things could still be chaotic. Your ground could be shaking up under you in a more mental and like with your feelings and things like that. But when it comes to finances, I feel like there's a clear picture. You have a clear picture of paradise. I feel like there's a windfall of money coming. There's a huge money miracle that's coming. In your spiritual placement, you do have renewal. We talked about this, going through a spiritual transformation, a mental transformation. Heart chakra is healing. Sacral chakra is healing. Your chakras are definitely healing and being recharged, and like you're just going through a whole rejuvenation. Rest. We have the frog here. So rest is definitely going to be key. Submerge yourself in gratitude. Like I said, there's a need for you to be thankful for even the storm. Even be thankful for the storm. It's like, had it not been for the storm, you wouldn't know half of the things you know. Had it not been for the storm, you wouldn't have half as much compassion that you have. It's time for you to give a little bit more credit to the storm, and when God works, God does his magic, or God does his thing and shake things up for your growth and your transformation. I feel like being thankful for the storm allows you to see yourself differently, which in return allows you to accept the things about yourself that you may not have liked, that you may have blamed, that you may have tucked away and kept hidden, that you may have said needed to change or needed to go, that you may have abandoned. When those parts of yourself got you through the storm. Okay, it's getting deep here. All right, family spirit. Okay, you're thinking about starting a family for some of you guys. For a lot of you guys, you're thinking about if there are family drama or family problems, you're thinking about coming out of this darkness or coming out of such a dark place, going into a new beginning. You're thinking about how you could create that. There is some fear here. But the fear only works for you. The fear only gets you into more self-love with yourself. So the fear is nothing to be afraid of. Because the fear is going to get you to turn inward in some sort of way. And grow. For a lot of you guys, you're realizing who your family is. And this could be people who don't share, who you guys don't have similar, are not related, okay? Try the rest of that. This could be for people who aren't related. You're finding your tribe, you're understanding, or you're realizing your place. A lot of this has to do with your spiritual family, but a lot of this has to do with you creating. For some of you guys, by the full moon, some of you guys are going to conceive on the full moon or find out that you're pregnant on the full moon. It's like the moon is getting fuller and fuller and fuller. And once it's full, tell me more about the foggy bog. Wow. Look at that. Have patience. So for some of you guys, you really want to create. Okay. For some of you guys, you want to create a human being. Like you want to have a baby. You want to start a family. For some of you guys, you have this dream that you want to create. And Spirit is telling you to be patient. Be patient. What did I say about this? This was faith. I just got carried away about the belly, but when this card first came out, I was like, if you were just to rely on your sight, it would be clear fog. But if you were to rely on your faith, you would see exactly that you are exactly where you need to be. You would see that you are impregnated with this beautiful beginning, and it's only a matter of time before it gets birthed into the universe. Whether that's an actual baby or a family that you want to create, or whether this is a dream that you want to introduce to the universe. It's like if you were to just hone in on your faith, which, as you can see, her eyes are closed. It's in her belly. This new life. This new life is in your belly. Has nothing to do with what you see on the outside. Has everything to do with what you feel on the inside. And how you put that feeling into your creations. Balance. For a lot of you guys, you're trying to just run out and go get things in the fog. Running into everything. Slow down. Tell me more about expansion. Spirit guardian of, is this summer? Yeah, spirit guardian of summer. Oh, you got extremes. Okay, so for some of you guys, I feel like if this is a pregnancy reading, this has a lot to do with passion. There's going to be a lot of passion happening, okay, at home. For a lot of you guys, I feel like you're realizing that things don't have to be so intense, and you're looking at a more easier way to handle things. It says, learn how to handle crisis with calm and resilience. Seeking balance is superior to seeking extremes. There are better ways to handle conflicts than rage and outrage. There may be someone who seeks to disrupt your business or life in some way. This too shall pass. It says, I handle extremes with grace, yet I seek balance in all things. So this is you understanding how to control your emotions. It's the expansion of you. The growth is like the maturity as well. Understanding that there's an easier way to do things. I want to say there's an even more like beautiful way to do things. Like you can do things beautifully instead of extreme. Also, there's a way to handle things happening. I do feel like that this extreme card is coming. I feel like that's a wildfire too. That's happening with expansion. I don't know if you have like a family business or a home-based business with fruition. I feel like something is definitely, you're attracting a lot right now and you're protected, okay? It looks like something is heating up. You're speeding up down the path. Why do I feel like the telescope here has something to do with you setting your sights? Setting your sights on what it is you want. There is a need for you to be patient. I do feel like you're being patient with yourself. Tell me more about the spirit guardian of autumn. Peace. In order for you to have peace with your relationships, there is someone that you have to forgive and let go. Have patience with yourself. I feel like a lot of this is having patience with yourself instead of turning inward and blaming yourself for not knowing and not doing this and I did this for a long time. Have patience with what you're carrying. Have patience with what you've been through as you start to release things and as you start to let go things. Don't mock your journey. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're realizing the peace in letting go and just being free. Tell me more about Rainbow Waterfall. Wow. Wow. Abundance and miracles. Like, could there be a more perfect Money, I receive this, like, now, okay? Could there be a more perfect money placement? So you mean to tell me you get to have all of this if only you were to fall in love with your struggle? See the beauty in your struggle? See the beauty in the chaos, how much you've grown, how beautiful you've became, how more loving you've become? Because abundance is a state of being. So I do feel like there's a state that you have to be in order to receive or even to see these miracles coming towards you. There's a masculine here that is taking you on a path to release. There's a lot of resistance here, but stay focused, okay? The money placement looks amazing. Abundance and miracles coming to you. A rainfall. A windfall of money. Okay, tell me more about frog spirit. Gratitude. Twice. That's how you renew. That's how you renew. You be thankful for. Thankful for. That's how you are able to see things. That's how you are able to get a new sight, which is the hangman. That's how you are able to accept yourself wholly and unconditionally. Keep on trusting your inner wisdom. Because for some of you guys, you could be doing things like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but it's kind of leading you to falling in love with you. All of you, okay? Self-love is so necessary right now. So while things may seem fuzzy or while things may seem a little shaky or chaotic, new beginnings are coming. Like there's a vibration on the earth when things are blossoming, things are growing, things are being birthed. You're just in the vibration of birth, of life. Tell me more about the bluebell fairy. Focus on gratitude. That's the message. Focus on gratitude. Focus on the beautiful things in life. Focus on your beautiful. Focus on, your beauty. What am I saying, y'all? Focus on your inner power. This is power. This leads you to radical self-acceptance. What is the fear? Feel like you have to go through the fear and what you're afraid of. That's why it keeps coming out. You got to go through the fear and what you're afraid of. And focus on the gratitude and the things that you are thankful for in your life. Okay? All right. So that is your message. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys and I will see you in the next video.